Me and my friends hosted a small secret Santa game jam where our games will be played at a New Year's party before the start of 2024. So how does this secret Santa game jam work? So first, all participants will give a genre, theme, and something to implement into a game of their choice. All these words will then be randomized among everyone's words, and each person will get a different genre, theme, and implementation, which they will have to use in their game. So right now it is around 11:51 on 23rd of December, the day right before Christmas Eve, and I'm waiting for the topic to be released. Okay, so the results are out. Oh my god, yes, a song on. So we have this beautiful system designed by my friend. Let's see the results of the topic. I got RPG with Solarpunk and SWAT tech. Okay. Dating sim with communism. Horror with crime and time manipulation. On day 1, I started looking up on Pinterest on several images about Solarpunk and adding it to my Notion page, where I will keep all the images that creates the rough concept of my game. Since I only have 7 days to complete this game, I decided to come up with a small SWAT fighting game, where you are a pest exterminator who helps your neighbors to kill these pests, which are affecting the crops that are being planted in their plot, with, well, a sword. Now I am creating some art of the main character, her weapon, and the enemy, so that I can use these designs for 3D modeling later on. I am not too familiar with the concept of Solarpunk, but I do know based on Google's definition, Solarpunk is the literary and artistic movement that envisions and works towards actualizing a sustainable future, interconnected with nature and community. So I gave my character a more modern look, while giving her some elements of nature like the plants in her mask and the container she is holding behind her back. For the pest, I decided to come up with this monster here. It's cute, isn't it? For her sword, I placed a few leaves on it to give a nature feel, as well as sticking a bottle of pesticide to the side of the sword as a small detail to show that she's a pest exterminator. Finally, it's time for the 3D modeling. The main character took me about 3 hours to complete, but I wasn't focusing too much on the topology of the model, so overall the model was quite poorly done. I also done a lot of subdividing and unsubdividing to the model, which may have affected the shape of the model slightly, but overall it works as the base model, so I'm quite happy with it. I managed to reduce the poly count of the model to less than 10k, so that the game will be more optimized later on. For the enemy model, I just started off as a low poly model before I subdivided it to have it looking more smooth. As for the sword, I just model it normally as I would by following the reference image that I was given to model the shape of the sword. I haven't modeled and splattered leaves around my models before, but what I did was I modeled an individual leaf, duplicate it multiple times, set it to random location and rotations, then join those leaves together before I duplicated those groups again and arranged it around the sword. The start of day 2, I continued the texturing of the models so that I can export it to Unreal. I didn't want the models to be looking too detailed, so I dragged some materials and drew on only the necessary patterns for the model. Here is the final result of all 3 models. Here I have imported my character into Unreal, and for now you can see it's just in the T-pose. Now I am taking the animations which I have gotten from Mixamo and implemented it into my game. On day 3, I created the landscape for the game. Initially I wanted it to be a circle, but now I'm not too sure why I made it a triangle. Anyway guys, meet Bob. Yeah, I just decided to name him Bob because why not? I decided to name my main character Leaf anyway. And yeah, so Bob is big. Yeah, I will change that later. For now, I have implemented simple AI for Bob, allowing him to move towards the player when the player is in his line of sight. For now, I have imported some attack animations or some other animations like the jumping, which I can use for the character. After I have done that, I have actually attached the sword model to the character so that when the character actually withdraws the sword, there can be an attack animation. Now I am creating this mechanic when the player withdraws the sword, it will attach to the player's right hand, where when the player places the sword back, it will attach to the hip of the player. I don't even know why, but I have taken a few hours to actually complete this mechanic because of the fact that I wanted a system where when the player stops attacking, it would take a few seconds, like 5 seconds, for it to put the sword back in. But well, that mechanic didn't work and I was just debugging for a few hours. It's a really extra step which I took, but in the end all I did was to just bind it to a keybind, which was left click to withdraw the sword and attack, and right click to place it back in. So here is the final result. On day 4, I don't even know what I was doing on day 4, but I've done a lot of things that includes giving Bob some animations. I've done up some of the UI and I've duplicated Bob multiple times, and I found this video where Bob can fly. Yeah, so I have done up an NPC dialogue system. So a quick explanation of what I am actually doing right now. I found an animation, which is the walking animation, which most suits Leaf, the main character. But it is an animation where she is like walking and texting. Since I made her more modern, I was thinking, what if I created a Nintendo Switch that she plays all the time while she is in that walking animation. So I did that anyways. So as you can see right now, she's in her walking animation and she is currently playing with the Nintendo Switch. And when she is not in her walking animation, her Nintendo Switch basically just attaches to her strap when it's not in use. As I've said before, I have done a lot of the UI on day 4. So here I am creating the main menu. I have created a new level where I will place the leaf on the main menu at like the right side of the screen. So there is basically a camera which is pointing towards her. So the left side of the screen will be the buttons, the options, like play, options, and to quit the game together with the title of the game. While on the right side of the screen is just basically her playing with her Nintendo Switch. To finish off the day, I have created spawn locations for Bobs, where they will spawn. On day 5, I started off by creating a death screen, where when the player gets killed by the army of Bobs, they actually have a death animation before it goes to a death screen, where they are able to respawn or go back to the main menu. Another thing I've implemented is a slashing effect, the particle effect, when Leaf actually slashes her sword and there is a particle, a trail behind the sword. The last thing I did for the day is to do the landscape by painting on the grass, the path, as well as the dirt on the ground, and also adding like trees, bushes, rocks on the landscape and blocking out where I want certain buildings to be. On day 6, I have added some of the assets like the building, the windmills, as well as adding another particle system, which is the wind trail effect, to make the environment look more lively. Next, I have implemented a short cutscene to introduce the player into the Solarpunk city before they start the game. The last thing I did for the day was to create a small quest UI to be placed on the right side of the screen to tell the player what they should be doing. On day 7, I finally 3D modeled the NPC. The NPC is basically just a copy and pasted version of Leaf. I just duplicated her model and modified the model based on my drawing of the NPC. My intention wasn't to make it an old woman, but it looked like it anyways, so I'll just go with that. So last but not least, I have improved the design of the main menu. Firstly, I have changed the camera, which was facing the player, to be a cinematic camera to make it look better. And after that, I have added some of the buildings I have used in the level and scattered it around the main menu to make it seem like it is a scene by itself. So that is the end of the devlog. So next portion will be the showcase of the games that we all made. Hope you enjoy.
Horror, crime, time manipulation.
That is not such a bad one. Oh, do you want to try
Okay, so right. Okay, mate, you know the movement? Okay. You're supposed to find 5 keys to unlock the gate, right?
Okay.
You spawn right in front of the ghost. What? The ghost is always chasing you. Okay.
Good luck.
Okay, good luck. Press E2. I'll play one game and then you play it. Press. I can't even win.
Is that like a start menu?
No.
Oh, instant starts.
Oh shit.
Okay, okay.
No way.
Oh my god, Phasmophobia. Okay, see the movie? Okay, you got another one? Bro,
I just keep trying to max money pre-program.
Pre-program.
He's cheating? No. He sucks at his own game, bro.
Where's he?
Does it always follow you or does
Yes, he always follows me.
But can TP?
Nope.
You think he had time to put
Dude,
TP?
I would live in such house where there's a treasure chest like that.
Where's he?
Please.
Oh, I might win.
You're so fucking slow.
Oh shit, I ran. I'm out of. How do I get up?
Bro locked himself in. Oh, your flashlight out.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Okay, done.
Huh?
I didn't know how to do that yet.
You saw the
I know,
previous
but-
position.
3 gigabytes enough already.
So I kind of did this. I think I haven't did most of it. I haven't did the smart animations. Like, yeah, you kind of walk a while. There's this like funny lines. It's not really a function, right?
Okay, line of sight. Okay.
I'm gonna actively shoot you. I don't know why that guy is funny.
Because you say how annoying.
I don't know why, but when the case like specific detection rates, you just have to chase you, but also.
I rather him like say
Are you using China? Is it China?
I just don't like
Rolls?
Nah, you had that yet.
I thought you were doing it here, no?
Oh, you're doing the
change like the thing. So I'll try to stab him.
Wait, whose name is this?
Usually this is not.
Pilots.
So this is actually so.
I only did animation, so
Oh, I remember I saw a tutorial on how to make that effect in Punji.
What effect?
Which one?
The
lighting.
yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
the occlusion radio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The what?
Wait, so what's this game about?
It's a platformer, right?
Yeah, for platform.
Where's the platform?
I just kept to I just got
I think that-
They're on one right now.
Yeah, they're on
It's
the
floating.
platform right now.
Hey, Hey, why are you judging?
Sorry,
The
I don't have a game.
so where's your game? Where's your
I
game?
don't have a game.
Where's your game? Yeah, that's our game.
But I think of platformer, I think of Mario.
No,
Yeah, that's the general basis of
no, but that's
It's yet to
like
be
saying driving a car is platforming because you're on the platform.
On the road, you're on the road.
It is a platform.
Yeah, it's a platform.
Time for Chinese victory lah.
So this is my game.
Okay,
Yeah. My game is an RPG, Solarpunk, and there's sword pack. Right? So this is the main menu. Okay. Let's start the game.
The casino cage is already on. It's starting on the Oh my god.
Okay.
Looks
So-
like an actual alpha game.
Oh my god! So
Clever use of assets.
okay.
How is her game smaller
My
than
character
yours?
plays with a switch. Okay.
All OBJ files, I suppose.
FBX files. I created characters myself.
You couldn't do an old man, but you can do an old woman. God damn.
I can't model male. Yeah. So
I'm gonna cry. This is so good.
She kinda got like a start on.
So Connie, you liking that jam?
Oh my god, they're disgusting.
Send her to the league.
From Baldur's Gate.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say that.
Ragdoll. Watch out for the pets. Oranges on the floor heals you.
yeah. And if you respawn, it just restarts your whole.
They made her. Oh.
Okay, do you run it through
Whoa.
Okay,
memory
so
checker?
so my game is a tactical game run in a steampunk environment.
Wait.
So I'll just start first.
Oh, what the hell?
Whoa. Hey.
Wait, this is all in OpenGL.
Yes, all OpenGL. We have this selling point where you can't draw cards at all, but however you need to obtain cards through my process.
That's so much damage.
I can show you an example. You see the top
think you know
right
what
is how much
Mitosis.
energy he spent. So I can spend deal 3 damage towards a single foe, but it's just towards a random foe or lower HP. So I get 1, you get 2. Just remove the card, get 2 extra. And there are some cards where there are special effects. It's like let's say this one. Instead of getting 1, instead of getting 2 cards when you micro-size, you get 3!
You thought he modeled everything.
Okay, so must be run gameplay. That's what I would do. Shit. Use this, then I'll just attack.
This is doable then.
Okay, attack.
The first time I saw, I just saw Roblox.
No, it's Roblox.
Overloads.
Yeah, no, it's
Overloads.
it's Roblox.
Yeah, that's why I say.
His bullets are live.
Let's go. Oh shit!
About.
No way you modeled that?
Yeah.
Probably
I
his summon too. I mean,
summoned the big fucking giant.
No, it's not.
I saw.
It's not his assignment.
You made only for this game, huh?
Yes.
You
Wow.
spent time to make that.
Yeah. Oh wait, no. OBJ files.
Ah yeah, then.
Okay. Treat me like a bitch.
Wait, what was your,
There we go.
wait, what's your genre again?
Deck builder.
Deck builder, mitosis.
Oh, I thought yours was the RPG.
No, she's the
Mine is
RPG.
the RPG.
Okay.